The University of British Columbia's Okanagan campus may be only 7 years old, but the campus itself is actually 20 years old and was built to accommodate the growth of Okanagan University College back in 1993. UBC's library staff held a 20th anniversary open house, and the memories of move-in day were still fresh for some.
I had worked for Okanagan College and had taken a few years off of work, and when I started here it was right at the opening, so I didn't have to do any of the shuffling of the books or any of the setup. So I came and they were all set up and ready to go.
Actually, we were really quite excited because it was a bigger facility than what we had been in, and it was brand new, so everything was new. You know, we got to put everything where we wanted to put it. The building itself was great.
Gwen Zilm, retired VP of Teaching and Learning, was over library services at the time and remembers the opening from another perspective.
It was both exciting and there was a feeling of apprehension as well, because the staff were continuing to operate 4 campus libraries at OUC, but it was a lot of change and people are apprehensive about that. The plus side, of course, was we had enormous opportunity to expand into the space, offer services that we weren't able to provide well in the past, and to build the collection and serve an expanding group of students.
There was 4 main buildings and then of course a few supplementary support buildings. I came from Okanagan College. It was very low buildings, smaller campus all around, so this was quite impressive to come here with all the buildings, and it was all bright and shiny and well thought out.
I remember the move into the building because it was a very snowy day. All the staff were working here. We had book carts covered with saran wrap trying to protect the books, and the building wasn't terribly warm.
It was blizzarding. It was 26 below zero. I had to put gas line antifreeze in my car for some reason it wouldn't start. We trudged into the library in 3 feet of snowdrifts because there were no facility staff on campus yet. And our movers that moved in all of our books and equipment were actually plowing through 3 feet of snow to get the book carts up to our loading dock.
People pulled together as a team. We were excited to be here in the new space. It was a vast improvement over the previous library, and it was generally a good feeling all around.
The library, which just underwent a major renovation, has changed in other significant ways over the past 20 years.
The library used to be quiet, and now with our information commons, it's a new style of study space and collaborative workspaces, so there's always lots of chatter going on, and it's definitely a very busy feel. We didn't have the computers that we do now. We had a few workstations. Now we have over 100. That's a huge change.
This building per se has been enormously adaptable to a digital environment that virtually didn't exist 20 years ago. It was about 1993 or 94 when the library bought its first computer, and everyone knows about the reliance on the computer now to access information as a supplement, a complement, sometimes an alternative, not necessarily the best, to using the book collection.
UBC's library is open to the general public. To find out open hours, just check out the library website.